Welcome GripTV Nation to GripTV iRacing Tips. Today we are at the Okayama with Corvette C6.R. And what are we trying to do now? It's I'm gonna run for 5 laps. At least, well, I'm trying to run for 5 laps, but at least 2 consecutive clean laps. And after that, we will go to the replay mode and try to look on the driving lines and driver inputs in slow motion, because it's easier to see things that way. And I want to give you a disclaimer. I'm not saying that I'm the best driver or the fastest driver, and I'm not doing this because I think that way. I'm doing this because I have been I got requests from GripTV Nation to do these things, and I'll try my best to translate my experience in these videos, so maybe you can learn something, and hopefully I will learn something new from you guys. And also I want to say to you that if you have questions or comments, please refrain them and just give them after we done with the replay mode, so we can have a talk about things if I'm doing something wrong or if you don't understand something. But hey, Messi. So yeah, here we go. I'm gonna use my setup, which you can find from the forums. And okay, here we go. And also, when you are paying attention to my driving lines, try to pay attention into my driver inputs. Okay, let's do the out lap. Just calibrating my brake. Here we go. So I have 45 liters, which should be enough for the race. This is a very tricky track for this car. A lot of slow speed turns in here. You have to be very careful with the weight transfer. And also you have to be very careful on the first lap or on the alt lap, because the tires are very cold. I'm just giving a little bit room in here. Hey Nando, what's up? Hey Curtis, hey there mate. Curtis, the best spotter in iRacing ever. If you don't have motivation when you race, just hire Curtis and you will start doing good. Oh, come on, go on already, Amos. I want to leave some plenty of room in here. Okay, so I will be focusing on the laps for a while, so don't mind me if I'm not participating in the chat for a while. I'm just trying to drive clean laps, trying to do my best. Here we go. First lap. On the first turn, downshift to 3rd gear. Watch out for the weight transfer, and there I was going a little bit too hot inside. In here, 3rd gear again. And then just floor it. Brake on 100 mark. Down the 3rd gear. Try to keep inside and try to make the car turn inside. And accelerate with full power. Just a little bit before 100 mark. Brake hard. Down to 2nd gear. Try to get your car on the outside, then inside, outside again. in here you can keep it down to second gear, or you can upshift to third gear, up to you. And here down to second gear, be very careful in here, this is very slippery part. Don't accelerate in here too much or you will overshoot the corner and overheat your front tires. Just lift there, brake here a little bit, keep it on the third gear all the time, and that's the out lap. Let's do the next lap without commentating. Watch out for the oversteering there. If you upshift to third gear in there, don't downshift down the second again. Just keep it down third gear. Oh, there you go. There you saw I went too hot in there. Too hot again, overheating my front tires. Okay, let's do it again. Left front is overheating. Whew, it's getting hot already. Oh, that was bad braking in there. Don't turn in too early in this track. Ah, just again accelerated too much in there. Overshoot my apex. And when you're leading and the race is about to end, you can do a little drift in there on the last corner if you want. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay. Oh, hey Maverick. Okay, let's save the replay and oh yeah, let's save the replay and then go to the replay. Okay, so on turn 1 on the 100 mark, downshift the third gear, try to keep it a little bit closer to the inside of the turn. Also in here, keep it at third gear, try to keep it inside the turn again, and then just floor it. Again, 100 mark, brake in straight line, down the third gear, then try to take this turn like with 2 apexes, but don't aim for the second apex. And then a little bit before 100 mark, brake down the second gear, be very careful in here. Tail is very happy in this section. Keep it on second gear, and on this corner you can upshift to third gear if you want to, but it might be faster to take it on second gear. Again, take this turn on second gear, and don't accelerate too much in here, otherwise you will overshoot the corner entry. In here, third gear, just lift a little bit, don't brake, and then keep it on third gear. Try to get a good entry to get a good exit for the turn. And there we go. And let's see one lap without commentating how it looks from the chase view. Okay, we are near the finish line. In here you can see I overshoot the corner a little bit, so it took a little bit time for me. And there I went a little bit too hot in there too. So next lap, let's look up some slow motion caps in there. So in here, around 100 mark, brake your speed away and downshift to third gear. Watch out my inputs, I'm not splitting too much, just a little to make the downshift work. Try to keep near this, not too near, otherwise you will go over the curb, that's a bad thing. And then just quickly regain the track on the outside, brake on third gear still, and aim for the apex in here somewhere. Keep it inside the track, and when you see this curb in here, just aim for that, not straightly, but try to aim your front wheels in here, and then just go full throttle. In here, try to align yourself to be straight in here. Oh, I was locking there a little bit. And brake latest on the 100 mark. Straight line again. And down the third gear. If you go too hot, if you go too fast in here, you will easily go wide in here because of the weight transfer. But don't try to take this corner too much from the inside, so make it like this is your entry apex in here, this one in here, entry apex, then go with let it go a little bit wide, and then the second apex for the exit. There we go. Here you can see I'm actually braking a little bit earlier than the 100 mark, but if you try to brake at 100 mark, you will go wide and you will just lock your fronts, because it's a very tight turn and the weight transfer is well, it's quite big, so you just better to brake early and steadily. And around this part, start to turn in. As you can see, I'm locking my front tires there. I'm missing the apex. You should try to keep the car inside the turn, because that way you will get better exit for this next part. It's very important to get your car to the outside of the track right away and then just dive in there with the second gear. Here you can go a little bit wide and then just try to keep the car again near the inside, and then just accelerate up to fourth gear. And in here I'm braking before the 50 meters mark under the bridge, down the second gear, and trying to aim the apex, which is around here, as you can see, and then just try to keep my car to the inside, not trying to go too wide in there, because otherwise it would sacrifice my entry for the next turn. Don't accelerate too much, as I'm going too wide in here now. I'm missing my apex, which should be here somewhere, and there's too much room and I'm missing time. Also be careful on the exit in here, because there's some kind of, I don't know, it's very easy to lose your rear in there, so be careful with the throttle. And here, just don't brake, you can just lift, turn in, and off you go to the last corner. And then just braking for the last corner. Try to aim here, and then you can just use this green patch in here. Well, I was drifting there a little bit. That's the full lap in slow motion. There we go.